It was Brum's day of exploring Tasmania. He was brumming his way in Sorrow when who do you think he saw? A jeep car was on the route, and it seemed to come towards him for some reason. Inside was a man that looked angry. Brum turned off the roof into a wooded swoop and went on till he could find a hiding place. Huh? Oh, my wheels and wipers! What on earth is that jeep doing coming straight at me? Exclaimed Brum. He came to a clearing and waited for the jeep to find him. This was another mess he had to get out of when finding it confounding, like being chased from another fellow whooped car. He waited and waited, but he didn't move. Perhaps the jeep was gone for now, but he was still cautious. Brum peeped to look at the swoop from the top he was standing on, and was about to make an escape when suddenly he saw the jeep come lurking at the bottom. He went back to the clearing, out of sight, but his movement alerted the driver's suspicion. He hadn't been up this hoop, but who was up there? He started driving his car up this hoop. Brum was hiding off the clearing. He kept his engine turned off to not make a sound. He even tried not to shake. I'll have to try sneaking away when the jeep's not in pursuit, if it's far enough, he thought. The jeep came into the clearing. Brum ducked back further in the bushes, keeping his engine still quiet. The driver looked for an arbor, trying to see any flash of yellow. He even looked on the gong for any tire place. Where's that car? He said. Brum managed to find himself back at the top of the swoop. He looked at the jeep for a minute, then drove quietly back to the main road. Once on it, he went on his way. He might hunt me still. I hope to run into a police car, Brum puffed. As he arrived in Hobart, he looked for the vehicle he knew, but they were meaningless traces, oblivious to his trouble. He got off the roof onto the pavement to find a bus stop intersection. When he arrived at it, he looked for Buster hiding. "Hello, Brum, what are you doing this morning?" said Joe, who was waiting to leave. "I've got a jeep car after me for some reason. I do what his problem is, he was about to crush me. Brum explained his trouble. I'm heading to Sorrel. Hop in. So Brum boarded the blue bus. Then they set off. It was a good thing he took the ride, as journey along Cambridge would be a struggle in a chase when being small. So we crossed the roundabout and trooped on past the airport. He dropped him off and went on to Wedge Avenue. Brum rested before he could continue driving to Swooping Main. He looked to the right of the highway to see if the jeep was still coming. It wasn't, but he decided to press on. He reached the other side of Sorrel and went looking for Dunalley. Suddenly, he heard an engine roaring. He looked back to see the jeep car driving inside. You criminals are not clever, but this is a key to start war if it tries to crush me, said Brum, shocked his trick was discovered. He went driving faster through the trees. The jeep began to chase Brum again. Then he crept to Dunalley's inlet. The bridge. Then the jeep will fall in the water. He saw the switch in a generator and gladly pushed it. The bridge turned. Coming. And the jeep came roaring into sight again, but it went too fast to stop in time. It tried to stop but couldn't prevent the fall, then land in the inlet. The driver, shaken from the fall, had to climb out to find a police car waiting for him. Brum thought he'd had enough. He went on driving to find his hoop. The rest of the drive was quiet. Nothing else was ever after him. I'll be glad to have a normal day, hopefully not a criminal after me. Perhaps I could visit New Servant. Tom said to me a tractor called Massey lives there. I wonder if there's no criminals to stop, he told himself. It was starting to rain by the time he got home. He looked at the familiar surroundings. They were good to be seen from him again. After the daring drive, there was an enormous experience for someone small as him. After that, he went to sleep before the rain would fall.